to a new Whip Wednesday Crochet Podcast live show. I am so excited to be here. How's it going, everyone, on this beautiful Whip Wednesday that happens to be also Valentine's Day? Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. I am so thrilled that we're going to talk about the brand new mystery crochet along. And yes, it's all free. And we're going to go through a couple of different things that you probably want to remember in terms of whether you want to join this mystery crochet along, whether you already have and you need to figure out which yarn you're going to use, because we're starting on Monday. So hello, leave me some comments. Let me know what you're working on. It's Whip Wednesday after all. We all want to know what you're working on. So I see a few of you guys are working on different types of crochet alongs with some squares. Someone else is working on blankets. I love it. And you're excited for the mystery crochet along. Yay. So if you're brand new here, I run multiple different types of crochet alongs all year long. So we have currently an annual crochet along going on. So quick reminder in case you don't know, this is the annual, annual crochet along we're working on right now, which is this Christmas mosaic crochet blanket. We already have 2 parts available and they are free available on my website. There are ads on it, so keep that in mind. If you don't like ads or you like to work ahead, the PDF is your best friend. So more information on that on my website, just hop over to nikkishomemade.crafts.com and everything is right there in front of you, okay? So you can join that one. That's my yearly crochet along. Then I have about every 2 months or so, I have something called a live crochet along. We just finished one. We made a heart basket with flower divider and I literally taught you the pattern live on camera, which is really cool. So we do that roughly every 2 months or so. But the thing that we do every single month, because you guys love it so much, and we've been doing this probably for the last 2-3 years now, is a monthly mystery crochet along. And every month there is a different theme, which is super duper fun. It's always mysterious and secretive, but it's always fun, like really fun. You get 3 video tutorials with it because it's 3 parts, so for each part you're getting a video tutorial with it, which makes it really easy. So you get the written instructions and you get a video tutorial for all of it. So it is great even for beginners. Really fun. And I love how the mystery stays alive throughout. And I also love how we're getting more and more crocheters every single month to join these mystery crochet alongs. For a couple different reasons. One, they like to use up their stash, and this is a great way to use up some of your stash in case you don't want to order yarn. It's totally fine if you do love to order yarn. I like to order yarn too, so don't you worry, okay? We're all good here. More yarn always is better, okay? So now let's talk about the mystery crochet along a little bit more in detail. So the one thing that I absolutely love about this mystery crochet along, or the mystery crochet along concept, is that people are starting to realize that my patterns are actually really fun, and they usually are very upset when they didn't join. There's that mental concept of, should I join something that I don't know what I'm making? But then once they kind of follow me for a while, they realize that all of my mystery crochet along patterns are really fun. And I can tell you already, I'm going to have a really hard time this time keeping this one a secret, because I believe it is probably one of my best ones yet. If I say so myself. At least my husband also said so. So it's really good and it's going to be so much fun. So let's talk about it in a little bit more detail. What is this month's theme? I have a knot in my tongue. Blooper. Okay, this month's theme, can you tell I'm foreign? The TH is not coming out today. Okay, anyways, the theme for this month is going to be the waffle stitch, okay? So you're going to be focused on not only learning or reminding yourself of the waffle stitch, right? Either way. Or you're simply going to embrace it, meaning you're like, oh, I already know it, but let's go do it. I want to know what we're making, okay? So quick reminder, here's the link in case you want to sign up. I'm also going to pop it into the the comments real quick, so makes it easier, unless you guys want to browse the description where the link is also. So you can join, it's completely free, okay? So we're focused on the waffle stitch, okay? So that's what the main focus is. Every single part of the pattern will have the waffle stitch focused on some kind of project, which obviously I'm not going to tell you yet what it is and what you're making, okay? I promise you it's beginner friendly. There are a few little pieces in between that are not the waffle stitch, but that's just on the side, okay? The waffle stitch is the theme throughout the entire pattern, and it's going to be really fun. So now the next question I usually get from crocheters is, okay, what yarn are we using? Like, let me know. Come on, you already said it's the waffle stitch, okay? I already signed up. Give me more info. No problem. I'm here for you. Okay, so here you go. Come on, switch around. There we go. Okay, so this is the yarn that I'm using, okay? I'm using Premier's Anti-Pilling Everyday Worsted Yarn. So yes, it's worsted yarn. It's a number 4 yarn medium. Don't know what it's called if you're in a different country. I believe that number 4 is also known as 10 ply, but I could be wrong. Don't quote me, but I think it's 10 ply in Australia and UK. But anyways, it is worsted yarn here in the US, or number 4 yarn, however you want to call it, okay? I'm using mustard and lemon color. And one of the questions I've gotten for this specific mystery crochet along is, which color should I be picking? So obviously you can tell that I'm in the same hue, meaning I'm in the same tint here of the colors. So it's kind of, you know, light yellow and a kind of like a darker yellow-ish, right? So this is mustard, this is lemon, okay? I pick these colors because it's the waffle stitch. Might as well stick with waffle colors, okay? So there you go. That was my reasoning, okay? If you want a little hint there, well, it's not really a hint. We're doing the waffle stitch, so might as well do waffle colors, okay? So this is what I picked. So if you have waffle colors at home, I recommend doing that. Let's stick with the theme. It's the waffle stitch, okay? So that's what I did. Now, if you prefer to have funny looking waffles, which is totally fine. When I say waffles, I'm referring to the waffle stitch, okay? We're not just making plain old waffles, okay? That's boring. So we're doing more than that, okay? So anyways, so if you want to stick with a funny color, or I'm not saying funny, and let's say unusual color for waffles, then go for it. You know, it's your choice. You go for it. In fact, I actually believe it's going to look really cool if you pick other colors. I think just to make sure that everything looks good, stay kind of in the same color theme, kind of, you know, so you can say this is like yellowish and like light yellow, dark yellow. So for example, if you pick red, maybe pick like dark red and light red, or pink and red, or for purple and some light pink or something, or you know, dark blue and light blue or something like that, okay? There may be one little additional color you may need at the very, very end, or possibly two, depending on what colors you picked, okay? So just a little heads up, but, ooh, excuse me. But I believe that you probably have those colors at home, so it's not going to be an issue, and it's not a lot. It's just a teeny tiny amount, and so I just can't tell you the colors yet. Otherwise, it may give something away. So just know that. But for now, that's what we're using. Now, the next question I usually get, and guys, keep up with the comments. Let me know what questions you have, okay? In general, like if you take the full amount, we're roughly using about 1 skein in total, but I recommend using 2 colors. So that's what we're doing, okay? So I recommend picking 2 colors. They're obviously 2 skeins. So if you have like, you know, 2 half finished ones, then go for it, then use that, okay? But that's what I'm using. I'll let you know in the pattern, in the written instructions, as well as the video tutorial. I'll let you know which colors I'm picking for each part of the pattern or project of the pattern, and that way you can adjust. So I recommend you have at home already listed which color you're picking for the mustard, which color you're picking for the yellow, and have it written down. So every time Nikki says yellow, you will pick whatever color you picked, and every time Nikki says mustard, you're gonna pick, you know, write it down. So that way you know, and it's easy to mix and match and figure it out. Also, I'm using a 4mm crochet hook. I will let you also know that I will probably tell you the measurements of the pattern or parts as well to make it easier, you know, but It's not going to be super picky. I'm not going to be super picky on it. If it's off a little bit, it's fine, okay? Especially, we all know the waffle stitch is a little stretchy sometimes, so it's okay. Gonna be fine, all right? Is anti-pilling important? No, it's not. Acrylic, I would say, is probably more important. Actually, I wouldn't even say important. I would say use a yarn that is light in weight and not just, you know, this weight. I'm talking about actual weight, you know, like cotton, for example. It can be, you know, cotton can be a little heavy. Don't use cotton, okay? I don't recommend cotton. I recommend something that is more airy. So acrylic, let's see, polyester, wool will also be fine. Cotton is heavy. Cotton drags down, okay? It's a very sturdy fiber and it pulls things down, okay? It has like really you know, it doesn't have stretch, but it's pulling, okay? So don't use cotton, but you can use any other fiber pretty much that's out there. You know, not nylon or t-shirt yarn, don't use any of that. So stick with acrylic, polyester, wool, or any sort of blend or something, okay? That's fine. Just, it's a no for cotton, if that makes sense, okay? So keep going if you guys have any more questions for me, but that is pretty much the gist of it, okay? So we're focusing on the waffle stitch. So that is your biggest hint that I can give you. Well, every mystery crochet along has a hint, and it's usually the theme, but it doesn't mean it tells you what the pattern is all about. Usually I don't tell you that, okay? There are certain times where I do, like in the past I've had, for example, a hat mystery crochet along, okay? Then I of course told you it's going to be a hat because I had to tell you, because you needed to be able to know how you're going to adjust it for whomever you're going to make it for, right? So if it comes to sizing, like wearables, I usually try to tell you what it is, but in this case, we're focusing on the waffle stitch. Ooh, I kind of put a little hint in there too. Ooh, did you hear that? I'm not going to repeat it. Anyways, so that's what we're also doing, okay? I may have said something now. Anyways, I usually tell you kind of what we're making. So in this case, we're making something with the waffle stitch. It is a mystery crochet along. So please don't tell me what we're making. It's called a mystery crochet along, okay? We're making a mystery pattern. It's not out yet. Okay, so let's talk about the timetables. Okay, so it starts on the 19th of February, okay, which means it's Monday. Then the next part is the 21st. It's Wednesday, and the last part is Friday the 23rd. Okay, did my math add up? Yeah. But if you sign up for free on my website, okay, nikkishomemakecrafts.com/mysteries-crochet-along, or you click that one, or you go to that link, okay, and sign up there, you should get a follow-up email. If you don't see it, it probably went into spam. And if you absolutely didn't see it anywhere, you may have made a typo. You can always email me and say, hey, Nikki, did I sign up? And I'll check, okay? So that's kind of the gist of it. And if you do sign up, okay, you will get access to early release. What is early release? That means when I say the 19th is for part 1, well, early release means for those who signed up for free, they get access the evening before and get also access to the video tutorial the evening before. So meaning you can wait a little less time to get access to the pattern. Is that making sense? So you get an early release. That's what happens if you sign up for free. That way I don't bother anyone else during that period of time, only those who are actually interested in it. So that's the idea. Also, I recommend joining my Facebook group called Crocheting with Nikki, because we're posting in there our pictures of your progress for this mystery crochet along. You can post other things too, right? All my crochet alongs happen in there. Plus I have a chat going in there. So for additional questions, there's a chat. So you can ask questions. Either those in the chat will answer or I will answer. And that way you can get quick answers. Okay. But if you want to show off your work, I recommend posting into the group directly, because more people get to see it and you can inspire others to join the mystery crochet along as well, which is always really, really fun. That's a very great question. Where did my mouse go? Hang on, I gotta show you. Okay, this is a fantastic question. Does the early release include TCC? TCC, for those who don't know, is the Crochet Club. It's my membership. Okay, you can join as a monthly, quarterly, or annual member. And for the Mystery Crochet Along, you can also join as a trial member where you get access to the group as well as the Mystery Crochet Along pattern ad-free if you absolutely want to. The trial is 7 days, and then you'll join as a full member, and then you get access to all the other benefits. But the point is, to answer your question, yes, those in my membership also get access to early release. I still recommend that you sign up for the Mystery Crochet Along because I will include anyone that signed up for the Mystery Crochet Along in that email blast, okay, like the early release email. And I will add a link in there for those who are in my membership and say, here is the pattern for the membership people. Okay, like I will link to it so you don't have to search for it. So I do recommend signing up regardless. Okay, so I'm making sense. Are we all good? So, by the way, for those who are interested, we have a lot of people now in my membership. We have... Ooh, we're getting close to 600 people, which makes me very happy because it's a very engaging group. And if you have any questions about my membership, I'll give you a gist of it. It includes over 400 ad-free patterns in a pattern vault. So pretty much all my patterns in there with checkoff boxes and everything. And that's for most of the patterns, right? Then, of course, all the mystery crochet along patterns are included, right? Then all the other crochet alongs are included. And of course, there's exclusive patterns in there as well. And that includes video tutorials sometimes that are exclusive to those patterns, which means that I do weekly live tutorials, teach the members exactly what they want to be taught. And we also have monthly get-togethers where we meet and then talk about what the following month in the membership is all about. So we have themes in there too. So right now for February, for example, we talk about tips. Okay, so we go through all the things that people have been asking for us, like, can you do this? Can you do this? So for example, last week we went through circles, all the different types of circles and all the tips to have straight seam, perfect flat circles for different types of stitches, etc. And then yesterday, we went through different types of colors, how to combine colors, and gauge. How to make sure your gauge is on point. What does gauge mean? How to go up and down a hook size in order to adjust your gauge and all the different things. It was amazing. It was really, really fun. I loved all the questions. So anyways, that's the gist of it in case you're curious what the membership is all about. Okay, so Lynn has a good point here. For the basket, I had to go up in hook size with my hook. I'm a tight crocheter. Should I use a 5mm hook? That's a great question. For this, if you're tight crocheter, you know what? I'm going to give you a hint here, but I'm not going to say any more, okay? If you're tight crocheter, I think it's going to be a benefit for you. So go for it. Do what works best for you here, okay? That's all I'm going to say. If you compare this, by the way, to the basket, this pattern is much smaller, okay? Obviously, we're also not using bulky yarn. We're using worsted yarn, but it's a lot smaller. It's a lot faster. And I think the fun effect will come in very quickly, and your brain will start spinning very quickly in a way of, what are we making? As soon as you see part 2, you're really going to start like, wait a second. Like first you see part 1 and you're like, I think I have an idea. Then you see part 2 and you're like, wait a second. No, I have no idea what we're making. And then you're really, really excited for part 3. And then part 3, you really be, oh my gosh, seriously? Like, I'm going to tell you already, it's probably one of my best patterns that I've done yet. Like, it took me forever to get to that point. But I finally got to it. Like, it's really challenging for me to come up with a pattern that I can break up into pieces so that the mystery stays alive throughout the crochet along. That's the hardest part. Like, there are so many patterns I could have done, but they would have been either too short or you would have guessed it already in part 2, and I didn't want to do this. I want to really keep the mystery alive. It makes it so much more fun. There's so many comments flying in. It's like, could be this, it could be this, it could be this. It's just exciting. It's like a surprise gift at the very end, right? And you're all part of it. Like, it's a huge community. I'm telling you, over 1,000 crocheters already signed up for this mystery crochet along. So if you haven't yet, I don't know why not. It's fun. We're a big community. It's really, really fun. Okay, do you guys have any further questions? I feel like you're all good now. I talked about everything. Are we good? Are we good about the mystery crochet along? Did I convince you yet to join? If waffle stitches or the waffle stitch in general is one of your favorites, I don't know why you wouldn't be joining, okay? If you've ever been curious about the waffle stitch, why people love it so much, come join the mystery crochet along. This is literally what it's all about. We're a big community. We're talking about the waffle stitch. You'll learn it step by step, okay? I'm going to make it very easy for you. It's going to be so much fun. And by the end, you simply want more of it. It's like one of those addicting stitches that you just want more of, okay? Just letting you know, okay? Anyways, I'm going to hop off now since you guys are good with questions. It looks like I answered all of them. Yay me! Anyways, I hope you're going to join the Mystery Crochet Along. Here's the link above again. I'm going to pop it into the comments one more time just that you have it. Okay, and I hope to see you then in my newsletter. I will have 2 patterns coming out before the Mystery Crochet Along starts. So you might want to check that out. So if you're not on my newsletter yet, come join it. It's really fun. I always send out free new patterns or roundups of really a lot of different things that I send out. Really excited. Oh, by the way, I've totally forgot. I didn't put the link in the comments yet, but you can message me if you want the link. Okay, I'm going to be a speaker at the Crochet Business Summit in Aurora, California in April. So if you ever wanted to meet me, that's your chance. Okay, I'm going to speak. I'm going to talk about pretty much how to do if you have a crochet business, this is for you. Just letting you know. Okay, so my speech is going to be about how to build a community and do a repetitive sale on an easy schedule without overdoing it. Work smarter, not harder kind of thing. Okay, so I'm going to help you a lot with that, and I'm actually on the last day, and I'm one of the last sessions. So meaning it's kind of like, you know, the big little, what is it, like the final countdown, right? Like, yay, the last session. So you're gonna be looking forward to that one kind of thing. So if you want more info, let me know. You can email me and I can send you a link about it. But yeah, I'm gonna be in Colorado in April for the Crochet Business Summit, and if you're a crochet business owner, this is for you. Just letting you know. Message me, email me, I'll send you a link. And that way you can look into it and join it if you like. And maybe if we have enough people that join through my link, then maybe we'll do a meet and greet or something. My husband's going to be there too. So if you want to ever know who my husband is, who's the one who takes all the photos, well, my husband's going to be there too. He's going to be the quiet one, just taking care of all the admin stuff, but he's going to be there. Anyways, I hope you have a wonderful, happy Valentine's Day. I'll see you guys the next time. Bye.